Alright, so hey guys and welcome back. If you guys have seen the last video, you will notice that I am wearing the same clothes. It is still the same day. This is going to be the initial start of me going on to bleach my hair. So I just wanted to show you guys everything that I have got for that so far. First thing I got, if you guys have watched one of my previous videos, I had bleached my hair with Colors bleach, and I had to bleach it twice, but the Colors actually deposited blue into my hair, I guess because they had blue pigment in their bleach, and I'm not going to be using that again. Let's just put that out there. So you guys I actually did bleach it a third time. I used the L'Oreal Quick Blue Bleach. I used the small packet. That's what I'm going to stick to at this point in time. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but it has worked for my hair tremendously. So I have this huge tub of it. It was like $23 at Sally's as compared to the Colors, which was like $15. But since I'm going to be religiously to get rid of these roots, and of course this video will be to touch up the banding on my hair, which goes down to about here on this side, and you can kind of see it on this side. It is about up to here. I'm going to be touching that up with the Quick Blue, as well as probably a 30 plus 20 to make 25 volume developer to again get rid of this banding and touch up my roots, because I do have semi sort of dark roots. And I've also used this the last time that I bleached my hair. This is the Gold Corrector Plus. I have 2 packets of this. I could have gotten a 3rd packet, but not worried about that. And then along with that, I have my tried and true. I didn't get the big dual box this time, but this is the Ion Absolute Perfection Booster. It is basically kind of like a dupe to Olaplex. Now, I can't share my personal opinion on whether or not I believe that that is true, just because I have never personally used the Olaplex treatment myself, but I will say that this does help my hair. So in the next clip, you'll see me doing that. But after that, I'm going to be using this. Now, in my last video of my updated hair routine, I showed you guys this Inspired by Nature. It's by Ion as well. It is the Restructuring After Color Treatment. It is infused with velvet flower protein, and it says it helps to ensure radiant color with enhanced shine and vibrancy. Now, this will be my first time ever using this. I will show you guys again. This is the conditioning treatment, and this is the actual treatment. I believe you're supposed to mix these together, but I don't know, I haven't really looked at the instructions. But this is supposed to cover my entire head, essentially. So I will be following that up immediately after I bleach my hair. So stay tuned, guys. That'll be the next part of this video. And before we get into the whole bleaching process, again, grab a drink, grab some food to eat, something like that, because this is going to be a long video. And of course, following that, because I'm trying to maintain like this blondish color right here, this is the Biolage Color Depositing Conditioner in Chai Tea. So I got this for like $27 from Ulta. I used this in the last video in which I was bleaching my hair, and it has helped to maintain this color. This is like after the 4th wash of not using this, and it says it's only supposed to last for, I think, like 4 to 5 washes. You're only supposed to leave this on for 5 to 10 minutes, but I know that following this video, my hair is going to need like that additional moisture. So I'm going to be using this. This will be my last step. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back. So it's been about 2, almost 3 days since I filmed the first part of this video. As mentioned, I have not washed or really done anything with my hair besides applied the Pantene Pro V Intense Hydrating Oil. So that's all I have been doing over the past few days. and the ends are feeling a little bit frazzled, but since we are not going to be bleaching the ends today, for this next step, I'm going to be applying an oil to the lengths of my hair, the parts of which I'm hoping to avoid getting bleach on. And the reason for this is to, number one, take a tip from aka Aislinn here on YouTube, give my hair a little bit of a treatment, but at the same time, this is to help in case, God forbid, some bleach gets onto the lengths of my hair, going along with aka Aislinn's mindset of, you know, putting oil on your ends. I'm also using the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Moroccan Sleek Oil Treatment with argan oil from Morocco. So you can use this as a leave-in if you wish to do so. But you can also use this as, again, a treatment, like the product states what it's intended for. And it also, putting oil on your hair provides a barrier. So that way when you do go to bleach your hair, say I'm going to be bleaching up to here, getting rid of that band. From here down on either side, so from here down, my hair has a barrier on it in case I do end up getting bleach on the ends of my hair. And do you know what happens when you bleach hair that's already white, that has no pigment? You're basically frying your hair at that point, because there's no pigment left for to come out of the follicle. So your hair is literally just going to snap and break off. So putting oil on it protects it and gives it a barrier of stuff to essentially melt. I've been watching Hair Buddha, so it'll give it like it'll mimic pigment essentially. So as Hair Buddha puts, your pigment comes out of the follicle, out of the hair follicle, as it is being melted away by the bleach. That is how lightening your hair works. It the developer opens up the molecule and the bleach essentially melts it. Putting the oil on your hair will help in case you do get the bleach on the parts that have been oiled. So as you can see, I am definitely applying a generous amount of oil to my hair. My hair is already feeling dry from not being conditioned in several days now. And that's because I wanted to allow my hair to, number one, build up the natural hair oil so that way my hair, or my scalp essentially, doesn't burn at the feeling. But because I haven't felt like going through the whole process of washing my hair and then having to put a bunch of treatments in it before I go off to work just to have my hair dry out, because we don't have air conditioning or heat in our building, so we just have these lights with no ventilation and it becomes hot, right? So that's not very good for your hair to be exposed to, because not only is it just heat, but it is drying heat because you're in a building rather than a well-ventilated room. If you can see, I am slowly dragging it out my mid-lengths. I'm okay with that though, because I'm going to be using about a 1 to 1.5 ratio of bleach to developer for my hair today. I'm going to be using mainly 25 volume. Go with that. So I'm going to be doing about a scoop of 30 to 1.5 scoops of 20, and we're going to work with that to lighten up this yellow band. Again, you can't really see it too much now, but I am going to continue to apply this to my hair when I find my clip. And in the next part of the video, I am going to be bleaching my hair. So, really quick before we get started, another side note. I forgot that I got this Ion Absolute Perfection booster. So I actually added in about 1.5 scoops of 30 volume as compared to 1 scoop of 20 volume. And I'm just going to apply the entire bottle into both sides of my bowl, because I'll show you in a second. It is a split bowl. I wanted to make sure that I had enough bleach for the entirety of my hair, because I know every time I do my hair, even if it's just my roots, I tend to use a lot of bleach. So I don't necessarily think I'm going to need this much now that I'm looking at it, but I'm still going to mix everything together. But I just wanted to let you guys know, give you an update. It is 1.5 scoops of 30 to 1 scoop of 20. And the goal is to make sure it's thick, but not so thick that it dries out. So that's what it looks like. It's creamy, so it's going to stay in place and avoid my ends as much as possible. And now I'm going to add in these red gold packets, one for each side, of course. And I will see you guys in a second. Let's get on to dyeing my hair. Alright, so I'm back now, guys. So all I did was shampoo it with the Redken Extreme Bleach Recovery Shampoo, and I used the lamellар water. And this is currently what my root situation is looking like. So it's a nice pale yellow. The mid-lengths are a little bit lighter, actually a decent bit lighter than what they were. They're no longer like yellowish. They're like almost like a cross between a light orange and a light blonde. So what I am going to do now is use my Bondi Boost treatment. And I'm going to put this in my hair, leave it on for an hour, and then I'm going to use just the Biolage color depositing cream conditioner. I'm going to leave this stuff in my hair for about an hour and then shampoo it. And then immediately following, I'm going to use the Color Bomb depositing conditioner. There we go. So this stuff is already making my hair super soft. So I will see you guys back after I use the color depositing conditioner. It says to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. So that's what I will be doing. So really quick, I'm back after washing out the Bondi Curl Rehab Salve. I have not dyed my hair yet, but I just literally shampooed the product out, and I wanted to show you the hair change really quickly. So if you guys saw it in the last clip, my hair looked like it was frazzled, it looked like it was fried, it looked like it was dead, and now look at it. I only left that on for about an hour or two. So this is why I keep going back to that product. I know it's like $30 to buy, but at the same time, if you can see the texture change just from using that just the one time after bleaching. This is why I literally still have hair on my head. So from this point forward, of course, I'm going to go in and use the Color Bomb. I'm going to start off by applying it to my roots, leaving that sit for a little bit, and then applying it to my ends. Just so that way the roots darken a little bit, because it's better if you have darker roots versus lighter roots. It just, for some reason, it looks a lot more natural. So that's what I'm going to do. I will see you guys in a little bit. It'll probably be tomorrow for me, but the next clip for you guys. And I'm gonna get on to finishing off dyeing the rest of my hair. Alright, so holy crud, we are back. It is actually almost a week later. It's about 5 days, I want to say. And I have not washed my hair. I have not done anything since I left the Biolage Color Depositing Conditioner on my hair. And this is what we are looking like. So as you can see, the roots really they weren't covered. So I'm going to have to go back and do that again today, and I'm going to be leaving the dye on for longer than like an hour. I think, or 10 minutes. I think I left it on for only about 10 minutes, which is kind of why I was expecting to get this result, because generally when my hair becomes darker, when my roots obtain more of the color, it's because the dye is left on my hair for longer than 10 minutes. So like I said, I'm probably going to leave it on for about an hour to an hour and a half. But I have to go really quick and clean it, because again, it's been about 5 days. So I will see you guys back in a second when we get to the finished finale of results. So we're back, and it is about maybe about 5 days from the last video where we went ahead and redid the Biolage. Obviously my hair is still looks like it's the same color it was in the last clip, and I should have expected that because my roots are not bleached to a white tone, which means that the rest of my hair is going to grab onto that color and hold the beautiful beige blonde. But my roots, because they were a little bit yellowy, because I'm not using permanent dye, I'm trying to stay away from that as much as possible. Because of that, my hair is not going to be lifted at a level, if you get what I mean. It's not going to become lighter. Essentially, again, this is what my hair looks like. It is very, very similar, if not the same, to the last clip. So in one of the near future videos, I am going to be using a permanent dye to attempt to level out my hair and even it out. But I have a couple more videos that I am planning on making. The next one, definitely stay tuned for the next two, because they're ones that I am very excited about. And if you are a spooky kind of person on the more darker alternative side, closer to like gothic and like metalhead and things like that, hint hint, Halloween, we're right around the corner now. stay tuned for them because I am very excited to show you guys. But in the next video you'll see me wearing the same shirt, same clothes. So please again stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, and comment if you wish to do so, as I always say. And thank you very much for staying with me in this long video. But I will see you guys soon, and keep on rocking as always. Bye guys.